Can you hear me now? Yes or no? There you go. I'm a truck driver. I'm used to wearing this thing anyway, so let's just keep with the status quo. You like my mug? It's my ugly mug and my pretty mug. Get this shared out for me if you guys don't care, because I'm doing this by myself, so I don't have Vicky to help me out. Yeah, it's a big one. Look, this thing is like, I forget. I think it's 64 ounce. But if you fill this thing all the way up with ice, you can only fit maybe 20 ounces in it of liquid. So it's not that big. I always fill it all the way up with ice. Hey, Allison. Anybody else sneak in here that and see? Hey, Patty. You'll have to, I can't really move from where I'm at. I can't go outside because I'm on the shoulder of an off ramp. So I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. And there's some trees. I should have thought about this before I started, but I'll get to show a little bit of stuff anyways. I've got a flashlight if we want to try to show it better. Hey, Boot, Ghost, Spicy Booty. I'll give some people some time to trickle in before I start showing stuff. Well, guess I could test it out, see how you guys are gonna be able to see it anyways, because I haven't really done it like Josh does it. But let's try to see if the sun is going to cooperate with me. How's that coming across? Does it look okay? Just a little slab at kind of broke on this side. I'm not sure what kind of agate that is. Uh, HD Shovel Ed gave this to me, and the top of it, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, has is light amethyst. Just a little bit purple over in this side right here. The rest of it really doesn't look purple, but I don't think it's going to come across too good. The color, anyways. A lot of times purple doesn't. Hey, Julie. Excuse me, Julie. Sharon. Hey. Yeah, HD Shovel Ed. Uh, Patty and Danny and Cheryl all know him now. Him and his partner Judy, gemstoneJudy. They met us down at the Patty Pit Quarry on Sunday, and I had some. Well, I do have a couple pieces, but I'd have to get out and go over on the side. But I didn't really bring. I had some stuff on with me, but I took it home Monday. Oh, I don't know when Vicky's gonna pop in. She was just about to get home, but this started early, so Anyway, so yeah, uh, for those of you who may not be here and are watching this later, Cheryl at Soul Adventurist, Patty and her husband Danny. Patty has her own channel, Patricia's Creations. HD Shovel Ed, and his uh, partner. I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend, fiance, or what, but I think on her channel she says partner or something like that. But her name is Judy or gemstoneJudy on chats. Uh, and our our subscriber that we went to the Fishing Creek geode hunt with. Uh, if you, I don't know if how many of you seen that video, but she came down with us, and let's see, was anybody else there? That's it, yeah, and Rocky. So we went down to Summerville, Georgia, to the Patty Pit Quarry, and it was just an awesome day. I mean, it, the only thing that could have made it better really was if we had got down there earlier because we just got started late. I think we left the house at almost 9 o'clock or something like that. We decided to change vehicles at one point, and did Vicky show up? How come I'm not seeing the chats? I don't see Vicky. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't know why is it not showing. So yeah. Anyway, so we got started late. We switched vehicles. We ended up taking Cheryl's vehicle and had a bad traffic jam down South Knoxville. Then and plus we made several stops that weren't planned or whatever, and it just took longer than expected. I had to stop and get something to eat by the time before we even got down there because my sugar started dropping. Uh, yeah, but once we got there, it was great. Stayed there a lot longer than what we were intending to. We ended up not getting home till 10 o'clock at night, and then I grilled steaks for me and Vicky and Cheryl and Patricia. Uh, it was still fun, and it was worth doing all that, and I'd do it all again in a heartbeat, even if it happened out the same exact way, because I don't care. It was fun. Uh, Cheryl, thank you so much for coming down. It was and uh, Patty and Danny, thanks for coming over. And Ed and Judy, if you see this, I haven't seen them pop in the chat, so I don't think they're watching right now. But I appreciate you guys coming too. So, anyways, I'm going to show. I brought. I mixed up some goodie bags. I put pretty much everything the same in each bag, and it was I don't know how many different materials it was, like 7 or 8 different things or whatever. You know, nothing too big, nothing too great, whatever, but some decent stuff. And I put you know uh, 6 of them together because I knew how many people was going to be there, and I let them all just pick randomly what they wanted. And as it turns out, Ed brought me some stuff. Patty brought me some stuff. Cheryl brought me some stuff, but I don't have that in the truck. That's at the house. She brought me like buckets of stuff. Hey, Chris. Yeah, this was kind of an unplanned live, Chris. I didn't know if you was going to be going live later on or something or doing a premiere, so I just wanted to do something before I lost the sun. I ain't gonna do it long. But yeah, so they brought me some stuff, so I'm gonna show at least this stuff, and if I've got enough sunlight, I've got some awesome stuff from Robyn Vernon. I was gonna show you a little bit of it. I've got way too much to show it all, trust me. I've got a bunch of stuff here from Robyn. Not coral. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm going to show the stuff that first thing I showed was from Ed. I don't know what kind of agate that is, so if you guys, if any of you know, feel free to tell me. These next two, well, at least this first one is supposed to be paint rock from Tennessee. Paint rock, if any of you are unfamiliar with paint rock, it is basically the cousin to Kentucky agate, but Tennessee has to be different, and they call it paint rock because it looks like it's a painted rock, but it's an agate. So yeah, this is a piece of Tennessee paint rock. Of course, I'll have to cut it, and I'm already starting to lose daggum sun behind the trees. Sit here and yapped my jaws too long. It's really dirty. Pretty good chunk though. He self-collected this at an undisclosed location. People in Tennessee and people in Kentucky do not want to give away their locations for the agates. Trust me. Yeah, right. Trying to keep up with chat here. Yeah, Chris, if you want to do a premiere, but yeah, this seriously is not going to be. I'm going to lose the sun here pretty soon. So this right here was also supposed to be like a. It was a kind of a broke open geode, but it's also kind of a touch of paint rock. It looks more jaspery to me, but it's got a nice crystal center to it. But it's got some color around the edge, you know. Maybe if I polish it, it'll shine up good. But it's, you know, not a very thick piece, not a half nodule or nothing. But that was pretty cool. I could maybe try to CAD that up, you know, cut it in half and get some slabs or something. Now this right here, honestly, I don't know what this is, and I want you guys to help me figure this out. It's definitely some kind of seam agate, but I've never seen one like this before with these colors. It is super cool. I really like this thing. When you get to looking at it good, look how sorry for my grungy fingers, I've been working all week. Look how the white and the black look like flames with that red and the going up in there. And then it's got little crystal vug in it, but it goes all the way around. What? Oh, I know, Jeff. That's my agate. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, I said this, Patricia. No, Pat does not have a channel. Ain't that cool? I mean, I've seen like flame type agates before, and I can't remember if he knew or if he told me where this is from. So Ed, if you watch this later, if you know, let me know because I'm trying to figure this out because that is cool. Yeah, I do too, Jahik. Hey, by the way, yeah, that that is super cool. And for those that missed it, because there's some more people coming in, I'll show this one real quick again. Let me get it wet. I'm not sure what kind of agate this is either, but that's pretty. Yeah. Between the trees and the clouds, I'm already losing the sun. So I got started late. So then I've got a box here that Patricia and Danny brought me. Nice piece of quartz. If I'm not mistaken, Patricia, you can correct me, but you self collected these in Carolina, right? North Carolina somewhere. Nice piece of quartz, and then a big partial point of quartz. It's got one face on it there, maybe a partial another face, but it's huge. Look how big that thing is. I mean, my hands are so wide that they don't look like they're that long from tip of finger to palm. I've got good sized hands. Yeah, and then a nice piece of rose quartz. That pink is not going to come through. It's real light pink. That's not going to come through. It's not going to show. And this looks like a piece of unicut. It's got some good chatoyancy. I can get it to play right. Hey Cynthia, did I miss anybody else? Hey Dub, there's my baby. Hey Vicky, y'all. Vicky dressed up. She needs to send pictures to the Rock Circle group. All the nurses where she works at dressed up as scarecrows, and I gave her some ideas, and she dressed up as a little scarecrow, and she's so cute. I'd like to find rocks like I have. Sharon. Oh, is that Jackson? Sorry, Jackson, not Sharon. Or which one is it? Is it Sharon or is it Jackson? Hello, Church of Gold. So, that Unicot, Patricia, did you find that one? Did you find all this stuff? I think you said. Now, this thing is a piece of amethyst. Look how dark it is. It's Sharon. Okay. I'm going to have to try to show you somehow or another. Let's get a little flashlight out. Because I got to show you this with the light coming from this side. If I can get it to come through. Let's see. There you go. You can see that purple in that thing. It's so dark that now when the sun was shining really good, I could see it come through this way. But it's a nice piece of amethyst. Good color in it. There's another piece of quartz. Or is that the same one? No, it's a different one. Good clarity to it. Let's see. There's a couple other pieces in here. Put that down here. Let's see. There was one piece in here I really want to ask her about. Okay, I think this is that a venturine? Oops. Is that a venturine? Really lime green color. I believe it's a venturine. No, it's not aquamarine. Nah. I don't know. I doubt it. Looks more like aventurine to me. What did I miss? Did you get echoes of? Oh, yeah. I mean, it. Looking at the way it's broke and the kind of the structure of it, it looks more like it's aventurine to me. But I don't know. I'm just not sure about it. And then there's a nice little thunder egg piece. I'm not sure what kind of thunder egg this is. It's really pretty. Patty, if you know where this is from, let me know because I've never seen a thunder with such a black host rock or highlight or whatever. It's white up here, but it's mostly black. But it's, man, the chalcedony in there. It's got nice water lines. Let me turn it this way. That's really pretty. That's a nice little thunder egg. And I love thunder eggs. Now this looks like common opal. Is focus? I think it's going out of focus. It's hard to see it. Looks like some kind of green opal. I'm waiting for Patty to say apple opal. Where's that from? I've never heard of it, but it's pretty material. Yeah, it's pretty stuff. And then this piece of tree agate, green tree agate. Hey, Karen, did I miss anybody else? I hope I not. I hope I didn't. But if I did, sorry. I'll eventually see you say something if you chat. Is that green tree agate, Patricia? I believe it is. I think it had. Yeah. It's funny because I didn't have any green tree agate, and then she gave me that. But then I got my latest couple boxes from Robyn, and I had this in it, a good chunk of green tree. Yep. So now I've got some green tree. So yeah, that was the only thing I didn't show was Cheryl's rocks, and also Ed gave me a little pay dirt bag from Miller Prospecting, his Tuesday tellings. So I'm not sure how much is in this, but I finally got a pay dirt bag with some potential gold in it that I can pan, and I plan on maybe doing that live Sunday. I don't know. Me and Vicky are going to possibly go to Lake Cumberland and look for some good fossils and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about that one. So, anyways, Let me just start pulling some of this stuff out of this box from Robyn. This is actually 2 boxes combined. Now, this is a Brazilian agate that has broke off, but it's still super pretty, and it's polished. So somebody had this as a polished, at least half, if not just a big thick slab. And since it's broke, I could cut that in half to make some nice cabs out of this, because look at the pretty colors in that thing. That is a really nice Brazilian. I would love to have had this before it broke. Maybe it just had a natural fracture in it, or they dropped it, or whatever the case may be. It is now mine, and I am not unhappy with it, because I love Brazilian agates. And then, let's see, I think this is she called this a banded rhyolite or something, or I don't think this is Wonderstone, but it's really pretty material. I have to go back and look at the video when she posted it. Really pretty piece. Good size, thick chunk. If you know what a material is, and I'm not quite saying it right, correct me. You ain't gonna bother me. Yeah, pretty stuff. Let's see. And then let's see. This is a good piece. This is a big piece of Biggs. It's a, she calls these setters because they'll sit. But you could cut it this way or get a couple more slabs off of it, and however you want to do it. But it's pretty good little chunk. Now let me get it close so you can see the pattern, because it's really pretty. It's got nice dendrites in it. Because see, everybody knows, been following me and Josh and Chris, and seeing all the coral we've been cutting, and we talk about how we got it from Robyn. Well, Robyn does mostly stuff like this. She posts anywhere from 7, 8, 9 videos up to as many as 10, 12 to 15 videos a couple times a week, if not three times a week or something like that. And she posts this stuff, just random materials, and she cuts it herself. And then she usually does like little slabs like this, cabbing size slabs, up to as big as that one was. And then she'll sell the end pieces and stuff like that. I think this is a bloodstone, little cabin sized piece of bloodstone. Oh, let me turn it around. So I got cabin. I think I've seen something. Hey, Jennifer, Cheryl. Yeah, it was Biggs, Karen. And all this stuff here is stuff I've gotten from Robyn Vernon on TikTok. I know a lot of you don't do TikTok, and I didn't used to, but I started to. I've actually been posting videos on there too. So this is ocean jasper. It's not. It's just a little end cut piece. I don't know how much I would be able to get out of this. I mean, it's wide enough I could cut a couple, but it gets really thin really quick coming back off the back. So I think I could get maybe one decent slab off of it to where I could get some little calves, but it's got some good color to it. Little orbs. Hey, Paul. You know, I don't remember each one of these things, how much I paid for them, but this was probably like $2 or $3. You know, most of these, especially these little ones, are, you know, her prices are really affordable. You know, I think the most expensive thing I see on there a lot of times is maybe $10 or $12 or something like that. Yeah, Cheryl's already seen all this. She looked through them. This is a Imperial Jasper, not Royal Imperial, but just Imperial. Nice little chunk. And this stuff comes in a multitude of colors, variation. But I've seen some pretty calves made of this stuff. I don't know. I got so much here to show. Nice little piece of sodalite. Nice cabin size piece. Now I don't have the beast with me, so I can't check it. This is another chunk, kind of one of the what she calls setters. Some kind of jasper, but I don't know exactly what kind it is. But it's pretty. Y'all know I like my red and yellows together. Trying to get that all in the picture. So yeah, you could get what, maybe cut that down the middle. That would probably be too thick of slabs. Plus, it's got a nice little druzy top to it. Uh, I don't know, cause you think this side would be too thin if I cut it like this way. You think those sides would be too thin to make calves out of? It's pretty square. You know what I mean? Hey, Bama. But I'm not sure what kind of jasper that is, but I don't think she said in the on the video because if she knows what something is, she puts it on there. She says it in the video, but yeah, we're really live, Bama. This is a dendritic opalite, little chunk. Got nice dendrite. Let's see which side's the best side. This side's the best side. Lop this rough part off and got some nice calves right there. Let's see. Seen the tree agate already. Just try to show you. I'm trying to pick out the stuff I haven't like other because I got a lot of the same materials. Like I'll have several bigs and whatever. Here's some Marimamba. Just a little, she'll cut it down until she don't want to cut it no more, and then she sells it. But there's enough to get a couple uh, good calves out of this. I'm trying to show the tiger iron, or the tiger eye chatoyancy on the bottom. The tiger eye stripe is down here at the bottom, but there's too much glare to really see it. Yeah, there's too much glare. But yeah, it's from about this much of it is tiger eye. If I get closer, maybe you can see it. I don't know. Can you see it on the backside? Yeah, that's not going to show very well. What's up, Hunter? Thanks for showing up. Thanks everybody for showing up. A little unplanned live set. I didn't get a chance. I started a video down at the Paddy Quarry. Did an intro, did a couple clips showing everybody and saying hi to everybody and giving away my little goodie bags and stuff. But I got so involved, I didn't really collect that much. Me and Vicky only brought home what we collected, not even probably a little bit more than half a bucket. That's all we collected. I was giving stuff to Cheryl, to Judy. I was giving stuff to people left and right. I was finding some decent stuff. I kept some decent stuff for myself, but for me and Vicky, but I really didn't take home a whole lot. And I gave Cheryl and Judy really the most of what I give away. I was just following them along. I'd be like, here's a good one, here's a good one. I think I was getting on Cheryl's nerves a little bit because she would be sitting there looking, couldn't see anything, and I'd walk over next to it and I'd be like, well, what about this piece? And I'd pick it up and spray it off, and it was a good one. I mean, I would end up giving it to her, but there was a couple times I found a good piece and I kept it. It was one of those Mexican coconuts, also known as Las Choyas geodes. This is solid, not obviously it's solid, but it's a good one. And I wish I had my UV light with me because that, if you don't know, the outside rind on these sometimes is absolutely crazy in the UV. I mean, just crazy. I love them. Here's a strange agate. If you know what it is, let me know, because here I got this from Robyn, and I don't know. I'm thinking it might be a black skin, India black skin, but she didn't have it labeled, and I'm not sure. And it's a chunk. It's a half nodule. It's an interesting looking agate. I've never seen one quite like it. I don't know if it's a black skin or not, but you can see that. What makes me think it's a black skin is because I know black skins look a lot like, they remind me a lot of Montana's on the outside at least. Or is it Brazilians? No, I don't know. I think it's Montana's, but because that looks a little bit like a Montana agate on the outside, but that does not look anything similar to Montana on the inside. Yeah. So for a couple dollars, I picked it up. But just to give you an idea, stuff's a little bit mixed up. Bigs, and there's more in there. I picked up several good slabs. Let me spray a couple of these off because there's a couple nice ones in this. Matter of fact, I think they might be off of that big chunk that I showed you because of the shape of them. Some of them anyways, not all of them. Don't pay no attention to my grungy fingers. I don't get a chance to stop every day when I'm done at the truck stop. This one's got good pattern to it. Nah, I didn't jeff it up. I jeffed it up my own way. Let's see. That one's pretty cool. I'm gonna kind of do a couple of these kind of quick, but hey, Al. That's a pretty one. I love bigs. I don't know why. It's pretty material. Let's see. What else should I show? Some palm root. Petrified palm root. That's a little slab. That's imperial. Here's another example of the imperial jasper. It's not wet, but different coloration. Got a few slabs of that. It's going to make pretty calves. It reminds me of sort of like the what they call it, wave dolomite. Here's a nice chunk of Western Australia crazy lace. Nice big block of it. That's a druzy pocket in the bottom there. And this is big enough that I could cut this like this and make good sized cabs if I cut it that way. Or I could get a couple cabs each out of each slab, but what, maybe 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 slabs out of that if I did it that way, long ways. But it's a nice chunk. And then one of my absolute, I don't even have to get this wet. One of my absolute favorite materials, y'all know me. Who don't know what that is? And another reason why I wish I had the beast with me, but I don't have it on me. I left it at the house. Nice little chunk to set and all. And Cheryl seen my display, so she knows I got a bunch of different things of septarian. This piece, it's some kind of plume agate. I don't know if it's stinking water plume or some other, because I don't think it's graveyard. Uh, but it's pretty, and it's going to be completely useless except for maybe one small cap. I don't know, but it's pretty. It's got nice plumes in it. I really need to organize that display, Cheryl. I need to take some stuff off, get another display, spread them out a little bit, and I've got so much more I can put on it to display. Okay, so yeah, it's got really pretty plumes. That's really thin right there, and you're not going to be able to get a cab out of this except for this little section right here. This bottom section right here, you can get probably one cab out of that, and maybe you could squeeze one little one out of this section right here, but probably not, because this side of this section is all like druzy, and this side is the same way. So I might just face polish this and just leave it, because it'll kind of set just like that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, Cheryl, for sure. But then that's uh I got to be careful, because I don't want to put uh, too much really expensive stuff out there. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't think the the place where I live at, the area that I live at, people aren't into rocks in my county hardly. Don't know anything about the rocks, but if I'm not mistaken, this is zebra, not zebra marble, but zebra agate, because you can see the agate fortifications in this thing. Look, let me see if I can get close enough for you to see the fortification pockets. So this is different than the piece that I had in that bucket that I got from Jackie that I showed recently. This is actually agate, and it's a nice chunk, but I'm not going to cut this up because it is too cool. And look at the druzy on this side. Nice spots. Yeah, this is a really cool piece. Yeah, I'm not cutting that up. I'll try to face polish it, and I'm just going to set that for display, because I don't have any other of this, so definitely don't want to mess that up. This is also some kind of plume agate. Nice chunk. Let me get this wet. Oh, it's Don here. Hey, Don. Did I miss anybody else? It's hard to keep up this chat, man, y'all. I'm telling you. Kind of scroll back through here. Al showed up. Let's see. I don't think I missed anybody else. Let's go back to the beginning. So it's some kind of plume agate, I think. It's got a nice little fork pocket right there. Nice little bug. And this is the non-cut face. Now looking at that side, I almost thought it was a graveyard, but I don't know. It doesn't look like graveyard point on this cut face, so I got several. Where's the other one at? There it is. No, it ain't. There it is. No, it ain't. There it is. That's another top. Same material. It's just different part of the cut. A couple more little slabs of the ocean jasper, but I don't know. That actually probably came off that piece. Matter of fact, at some point in it. But cabable size. Ocean jasper. And this is also ocean jasper, but it looks drastically different from the other one. You can see the more of the bots or the orbs up on top. And if you look closer in the red, there's orbs in that too, but they're so kind of compacted together that you can't see them individually hardly. Still could make a nice cab though. And I've got several of these kind too. Let's see, I already showed some of that stuff. This is either Blue Mountain Jasper. It could, I'm pretty sure it's Blue Mountain. Could be could be Hawaii, but I believe it's Blue Mountain. Little chunk. I could get a couple cabs out of this probably, or Blue Mountains are really pretty. But it might be Hawaii. Or is it would be Blue Bigs maybe. There's so many of them that are so similar. Another nice chunk of bigs. I got a bunch of bigs. I'm big on bigs. Let's see. Some of this pretty jaspers. Oh, that might be OJ too. Oh no, I think that might be bloodstone. That might be. I think it's bloodstone. Let's see. Try to find different stuff. A slab of bird's eye. And this one's got some good color to it. Real good color. And I do not exaggerate when I tell you I've barely scratched the surface of what I've got in this box. Because I do have a lot of stuff in this box. Here's a little, every now and then she'll have rough chunks, like completely rough. And here's a little piece of jasper that looks like, is Musk still here? It looks like the kind of stuff that they're finding over in California, like Nate's finding Quest for Details, that I've been dying for. It looks a lot like that stuff. It's a small chunk, but I snatched that sucker up as soon as I got a chance. I'm pretty sure that that's where that's from. That is a pretty jasper. It does, don't it, Ma? It's got the little aggravating in it, the brecciation. Yeah. But Robyn lives in North Carolina, so I don't know where she gets all her material from. She's a sweet woman. She's an older lady. Uh, I think she's like in her 70s, but she just loves doing this, I guess. I don't know what this one is. Pretty little slab though. It's got some agatization right there in the middle, some brecciation. Uh, can't. Sometimes they're when they're it's hard to turn. It's like a little bit of brecciation there. Kind of cool. Uh, I already showed a piece of this. This is a different piece, but it's got good color to it, so I want to show this one too. This that more of that Western Australian crazy lace. Hey D, it's got some good color in this one. And then the back's pretty rough. Bottom's kind of rough. This is the cut face. Yeah. Australia has some fantastic materials. I mean, they've got this kind of agate. They've got some awesome, awesome. Look up, if anybody doesn't know, look up Agate Creek. I think it's in Queensland. Look up Agate Creek videos or on YouTube. Look up agates from Agate Creek. There's some fantastic agates. Now this is from Western Australia, and this is a, it's more of a, I guess more of a seam type agate, kind of like the Mexican crazy lace, but it's they call this Australian crazy lace, but it's from Western Australia. Just fantastic material. It's where's that other piece? I got several of these. I can't see it. I need some assistance because it's dark in my truck. Where is it at? There's a big slab of that one type of jasper. Nope, that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't what I'm looking for. Man, there's so much stuff in this box. Alright. More crazy lace. Where the heck's that? Imperial Jasper. Oh heck, man, y'all. Sorry. I gotta find this. There it is. It was underneath the chunk. Okay. I'm hoping. I've got two pieces that's very similar to this. It's just kind of these black blocky chunks. Let me spray this. Kind of like now this is not agate, but kind of like my affinity for Bear Canyon agate because of the black and white contrast. This is black and gray. I love this material. I just love it. I love it. I love it. It is so cool to me. And some of it looks like a forest with in the middle of winter at dusk or something when you, I don't know, because it looks like trees and stuff. But this is Picasso jasper, or I think it's really a marble. But this is the same thing, but there's a lot of black in this one. But if you look closer in some parts of it, you'll see the lines and the gray poking out. So I picked this up so I could cut it because I want to see how it cuts. You can see it right there a little bit. But this is mostly black. But I've got a couple little pieces like this because I mean it's cheap. It was cheap, so might as well grab it. And you know, here's the other piece. And it's the same as that other one. This one's got a little bit more of the gray on this one side. Let me just show you this one side. Got a little bit more of it, but I want to cut it and see what it looks like. You know, if how much it changes from one slab to another, or if that because it's kind of like a information gathering. I want to see if I go to buy a chunk of rough, if I if it has to show good color or that good pattern, or if that pattern changes drastically throughout the cuts. And now that is a small sample size to go off of, but it'll kind of help me to decide. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of my thought process on it. Nice little piece of this banded onyx, or this might be silver lace. I think it's silver lace. Let's see. I didn't squirt this. It's still got saw oil kind of in it. Doesn't want to hold the water good. Yeah, it's silver lace, Chris. But it's the same thing. It's an onyx, silver lace onyx. I've got more of this stuff at the house, but it's really pretty material. Yeah, it's very similar. But this is from California, not that far from you guys. Can't remember. I think it's somewhere Southern California, but I can't remember exactly. Nice little rough chunk of bloodstone. I've got several chunks of this. I gave Bear a big chunk of it. Let's see. Another nice piece of that ocean jasper. Kind of a wedge piece. Nice piece of imperial. Kind of a chunk. More of the sodalite. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I think I'm going to stop because I'm losing all daylight here. So there's a fair amount left in the box. However, most I don't think I've missed a type of material at least that I have. Most that I showed is more of the same type of stuff. Most of it. Now there might be one or two little pieces like this maybe here. Let me show you this. One more rock. Just one more rock. Oh, it's Rich here. Hey, Rich. Hey, Three Sky Warrior. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm not sure what this one was. I can't remember. Am I still live? Somebody just tried to call me. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, somebody just tried to call me. I get spoof calls all the daggum time. Ever since I changed my daggum number, it's been horrible. Yeah, that's just a wide range. Robyn has a lot of different stuff. Uh, some really nice materials, and she's very affordable. Uh, I don't know. I know that if you don't do TikTok and you want some of the coral, I can put you in touch with her to get some of the coral. As far as stuff like that goes, I would say if I put you in touch and there's a specific material you're wanting and she has some, she might sell it, but I don't know how much she carries of any certain type of material. She gets she gets a lot of random stuff. I mean, I don't like personally know her. I mean, I've just been buying from her for a while now. Uh, and you know, we've exchanged phone numbers. She's got my phone numbers. I've got hers, and we don't like sit and chat and talk. So it's not like we're good buddies or something like that. We're business associates if at best, you know what I mean? So, uh, but I can, I put Josh in touch with her. Uh, Chris already knew her. That's where I got the idea to go find her was because when Chris, sometime last year, like a year and something ago, Chris got a hold of somebody. I can't remember who it was. Was it Rich or Ben? No, it wasn't Vendetta. It was I can't remember who it was. Somebody got Chris a roofatress, a nice slab of Aurora rainbow obsidian. It was a nice slab. It was really pretty, and they got it from Robyn and gave it to Chris. And so I looked her up. And that's whenever I got TikTok because I had avoided getting TikTok, but I ended up getting it because I wanted to try to get a piece of that Aurora like Chris had. It was a really nice piece. Anyway, so the year and a half ago I've been buying from her, but yeah, D, you need to get a hold of me or Vicky. Right, do me a favor. Are you still here, Vicky? Oh, oh, she won. Cool. Oh, that's right. I've seen that. Hey, Julie. Fem. Vicky was here. Yes, she's here. Write down DC Glass's email, Vicky. I just been calling you D because you said. I mean, I could say Deidre. I just been calling you D because it's easier. I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I'm efficient. Yeah, I'm efficient. Scroll back up, Vicky. Oh Lord, are you should be putting your phone number and stuff. You still got an Ohio phone number? 513 is Ohio area code because I used to have a 513. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get a drink. Yeah, you shouldn't put that kind of personal information in there. Make sure you delete that. You just send that stuff through emails. That's why we give emails. Once you get through to somebody on email, you can exchange numbers there. Yeah, I had an Ohio number for a long time because I was living up there for a few years. I don't know. I moved back up there and like I was up there. I don't know. I've been up and down, but I'm never going back up there. Ohio has, if you get away from the cities, it's not bad in some areas or whatever, but it ain't Kentucky. Yeah, I was just telling Chris Schneider Anderson, it really doesn't hold that much. If you fill this thing up with ice, it's a 64-ounce mug, and I'll put like two. I can't even usually if it's full of ice. I get those 12-ounce cans of Red Bull. You know, I get the 12-ounce cans of Red Bull, and I can't even put two of them. So that's 24 ounces. I can't even fit two of them in there. It does. I mean, it does look huge, especially next to my head. See, I don't have a big head. All right. Oh, that was a little bit more than longer than I really expected to go. I had a lot more stuff I could have shown, but light's fading, and this light just would not do the trick. I got a little light here, light there. You know, Cincinnati's really bad. Yeah, Cincinnati's really bad. Yeah, I hardly ever eat McDonald's anymore, Sharon. Anyways. Okay, guys, thank you for showing up. I figured I'd do a little live, impromptu live, sort of. I meant to do it yesterday, but I did not stop in time. It was like 9 o'clock last night before I stopped, got finished. Uh, yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it last night. It would not have worked out to do it this way. But thank you for showing up. Hope you liked what I showed you. I figured I'd kind of go Josh style, and with a little bit of sun, I could show you guys some stuff. I brought this stuff out purposely because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to finish my Patty Pit Quarry video until when I get home because I need to clean up the stuff that I collected and show that, and I'm going to add that in it because I don't have that much footage from down there because I was walking around showing, giving stuff to Cheryl and giving stuff to gemstoneJudy, and oh, Cheryl, I wish you could have. I wish I could have taken off the next day. I really do, or had gotten home earlier Saturday or something. Excuse me. But thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I want to call my beautiful wife, my pretty scarecrow wife. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye.